Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'll be doing an unboxing, testing and review of this two-piece chisel set that I recently bought from Aldi supermarket here in the UK. Right, so here they are, the Workzone two-piece chisels or two-piece chisel set. As you can hear, it's raining outside today in the UK, so I thought I'd do a quick review of these chisels. So I bought these recently when I was out shopping at Aldi for £5.99, so under £6 for two chisels. I bought a set of chisels a few years ago from Aldi, the same brand Workzone, and I got 3 chisels I believe for around that kind of money, and in the past you've been able to get 4 chisels, so the set is reducing. Maybe next year it'll just be 1 chisel, I don't know. And before I start this, please let me know and let everyone else know in the comments your experience with Workzone or Aldi chisels, because they do seem to be quite a good deal. So these come in quite a simple box, two-piece chisel set. Doesn't say much about them. You get one 16mm chisel and one 24mm chisel, and they come with blade protection, the little protectors on the end. So now let's open the box and take a look at them. So here are the 2 chisels. Let's start off with the bigger one, the 24mm. Nice rubberized handle on here. It's got the striking cap at the end, the metal striking cap. You might not be a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that myself, but I plan on using these for rough work. I'm going to keep my other set that I recently bought, which are a set of Liberaton chisels that I got quite cheap. If you want to look on the review of that, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box. But I plan on using these for rough stuff, rough wood. Say I'm not sure whether there's a nail in there or not, whatever. Nice and cheap. Rough chisels, don't need to worry about them. So it's like a rubbery plastic and rubber handle, quite a nice comfortable handle, not very long as you can see, but long enough, and they look okay. And the writing is like etched into them. It says Aldi Stores Limited, and there's a postcode, and there's a few numbers and things, and it's got the date on here, the 5th 2024, so May 2024. That's interesting to have the date on there, and it's like etched on, it's not printed on. I don't think it's, well, it seems to be like lasered on. So they come with this end cap you can remove, and there's the end of the chisel. Out of the box they look pretty good. You could use these with a mallet to do a bit of work, but I'm going to sharpen them. I think they do need sharpening, but I've seen worse. And the sides of the chisels are pretty good as they taper down to the tip. They're quite nicely beveled. I'll show a picture of that in better detail, but pretty good, nice and flat. Not too chunky like a firmer chisel. They go quite thin at the ends, which is nice. Same with the other one, goes nice and thin at the ends. Seems like a nice little set for under £6. So what I'll do now is I'm going to go through my sharpening process, get these nice and sharp, and we'll see how they can cut wood. Okay, so for the back of the chisel,
it was pretty easy to get the tip flat. As you can see, there isn't much hollowing here. I don't know whether it's slightly curved or just reasonably flat to begin with, but wasn't too bad at all. You can see that edge there is flat at the end. I've managed to get a nice mirror finish on that tip, nice and straight, and I've put a tiny little micro bevel on the end. Didn't even need it really. Pretty easy to sharpen up these chisels and get them ready for work, so that's not really any compromise. Considering they are cheap chisels, that didn't take too long at all. But the question is, will these hold an edge? So we'll find out now. Test them out on some wood. Okay, so after the test, you can see there's no visible nicks or damage to the tips. They seem perfectly good. You saw them cut through paper with ease. I was doing it nice and slow so that it didn't, to show it doesn't snag. Cut through the paper, no problem. Cut through oak and pine, no problem. No noticeable damage, so a quick go on the strop again and they should be razor sharp. So in summary then, we've got a set of 2 chisels for under £6 that were relatively easy to get sharp. I probably spent an hour on the 2, probably a bit less than that, maybe 45 minutes to get these nice and sharp, and they hold their edge okay. They seem to anyway. So casual DIY, even a bit of furniture making, I don't see why not. Decent chisels for the money, I think. What do you think? Please let me know. But I'm pretty impressed with these. Okay, so that is about it for this video. A set of nice cheap
and cheerful chisels. If you're out at the supermarket at Aldi, why not pick a set of these up? 2 useful chisels, very cheap in 2024 in my opinion. So if you found this video useful, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.